Imagine working 60 hours a week, giving every drop of energy you have, only to be fired by the same manager who once smiled in your face and said, "Don't worry, I care about quality, not quantity." Now imagine watching that same manager lose everything because of the one decision she thought would end you. This is the story of how getting fired became the best thing that ever happened to me, and how karma made sure every wrong was set right. If you've ever been underestimated, mistreated, or pushed aside by someone who thought they had power over you, then hit that like button, subscribe, and settle in. Because today's story is about quiet resilience, earned justice, and the kind of revenge you don't shout about, you simply live it. The story takes place in the early 2010s, a time before TikTok, before YouTube Shorts, back when making a video wasn't a weekend hobby. It was a full production, and for me, it was my dream job. I had just been hired as a content creator for a major university. The pay wasn't great, about $2,000 to $100 a month, but the opportunity, huge. I was the only person doing video work in the office, and even though the equipment they gave me looked like it belonged in a museum, I was excited. This was my shot to prove myself. Day 2 on the job, my manager sat me down with a polite smile and slid a sheet of paper across the table. "This will be your KPI for the year," she said. I skimmed it. Then I skimmed it again. My eyes widened. 85 videos in 52 weeks by myself. And these weren't little TikTok clips, these were full 3 to 10 minute videos that required scripting, production, location scouting, casting, shooting, editing, color grading, and even music composing. "Oh, and we can't afford a royalty-free music subscription," she added. "Just make your own." I genuinely thought she was joking, but the look in her eyes said otherwise. I tried to explain gently that this workload was impossible for one person back then, but she gave me a reassuring smile. "Don't stress. If your videos are good, I won't focus on the numbers." And in that moment, I believed her. I shouldn't have. During the first few weeks, she treated me well. She praised my work. She brought me coffee sometimes. She even told other departments to learn from my creativity. For the first time in a long time, I felt seen, valued, respected, and I worked like my life depended on it. 12-hour days, 6-day weeks. I wanted to make videos that would put the university on the map, and honestly, I loved it, until the day everything changed. One day during lunch, I casually mentioned to a colleague that I smoked. Her face immediately dropped. "Oh no. Did you tell her?" "Yeah, why?" She facepalmed so hard it echoed. "She hates smokers. Like, really hates them." I didn't take it seriously. By the next morning, I did. Her friendly smile gone. Her tone colder than an empty fridge. She started nitpicking everything. "You smell like smoke. You came in 7 minutes late today. Why didn't you reply during your break? You look tired. Are you still committed to this job?" It didn't matter that I was working for hours of overtime almost every day. It didn't matter that my videos were pulling in the highest views the university had ever gotten. Nothing mattered except the fact that I smoked. Still, I stayed quiet. I kept working because I thought if I just kept producing good content, things would get better. They did in single quotes. One morning, I got called to the director's office. My manager was already there, wearing this exaggerated, fake concerned but disappointed expression. My stomach sank. The director sighed heavily. "I'm hearing that you're falling behind. Half the year is gone and you've only completed 30 videos. Only 30 videos. Made entirely by one person, using their own equipment, while juggling scripting, shooting, editing, audio, graphics, and everything else." I opened my mouth and the words spilled out. I explained the long hours, the workload, the aging equipment, the promise my manager made about quality over quantity, the success my videos were already bringing in. Before I finished, my manager cut me off with a smug snort. "It doesn't matter. The KPI is 85. He's failed. We'll find a professional production house to finish his job." The director nodded. "Don't worry. Manager will get it done." And right then, in that exact moment, as I stared at the two people who had just destroyed my career, without a second thought, a light bulb went off in my head. They wanted a production house? Fine, they were going to get one dot, and they were going to pay for that choice. Since I was the only video expert on the team, I was also the one who managed the database of production houses. The only thing my manager knew about video was how to click play. Out of the dozens of entries in that database, I edited every single record, messed up the emails, changed the phone numbers except one, the one where my close friend worked as a junior director. I called him immediately. "Do you want the biggest opportunity of your career? What's going on?" He asked. "I'm about to get fired, but I can make sure your company gets the contract to finish the project. And trust me, this contract will change your life." We formed a deal. I'd coach them on exactly what the university wanted: the style, the tone, the keywords, the visual approach. In return, they'd pay me a standard 15% finder's fee. Hours later, the company's GM called me personally. "You're saying this is 6 months of work, worth high 6 figures? Yes, we'll sign today." 2 days later, the university called my friend's production house. They came in for a pitch, armed with everything I taught them. Their presentation, flawless. They spoke the exact language my manager and director loved. They referenced themes, goals, and strategies that only an insider would know. They predicted concerns before the bosses even voiced them. My manager was stunned. The director was speechless. "How do you know our content so well?" she asked. My friend smiled. "We make it our mission to understand our clients deeply." They signed the contract on the spot. Hiring a production house wasn't cheap. Each video, just one video, cost 2 to 3 times my monthly salary. But they could produce a polished, professional video every 2 to 3 days. And in for months, they delivered 50 videos. The university spent over 10 times the budget they originally allocated for my position. Meanwhile, I received a beautiful, steady flow of payments. 15 months worth of my salary for doing nothing more than pointing the right people in the right direction. With that money, I booked a long overdue holiday. Later, I used the rest to enroll in a respected film school overseas. I thought that was the end of the story. But karma wasn't done. One morning, while I was sipping fresh juice in Bali, my old colleague called me. "You won't believe what just happened." "What?" "Your old manager. She got fired." I sat up. "What? Why?" "She approved the production house payments without the director's consent." The chancellor went ballistic. The director got chewed out for losing control of her team. "But your manager? She took the fall." I didn't laugh. I didn't gloat. I didn't celebrate. Instead, I felt this deep, quiet warmth inside. Not happiness over her downfall, but relief. Relief that the universe still has balance. Relief that people who harm others eventually face the consequences. Relief that being treated unfairly didn't stop my life, it redirected it. Thanks to that moment, my friend earned a promotion. I earned it, and the people who tried to crush me ended up crushed by their own choices. That's not revenge you plan, that's revenge you deserve. And that's how the manager who tried to ruin me ended up ruining her own career instead. She wanted me gone? Fine. She wanted professionals? Done. She wanted to look good to her boss? Well, she certainly made headlines, just not the kind she hoped for. Meanwhile, I was sitting on a beach, being paid more in commissions than I ever earned working overtime under her. She got fired. The director got reprimanded. The university paid 10 times the budget. And I finally got the life I wanted. Sometimes the best revenge is simply moving forward and letting other people's actions catch up to them. This whole experience taught me something I'll never forget. People can sabotage your job, but they can't sabotage your future if your work ethic stays strong and your heart stays clean. Sometimes the universe delays justice, but trust me, it never forgets. If this story hit you in the heart even a little, smash that like button and subscribe for more real stories of resilience and justice. And tell us in the comments, have you ever had a boss who underestimated you and regretted it? Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next story.